Ah, John. Ouais, c'est juste. Ça va?
Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So now it's 4:55 in the morning and I am in Switzerland in Lausanne. In those 2 weeks I'm visiting Flo, who is working here, so I decided to make some episodes in Switzerland, and today I'm actually on a special mission to explore the most traditional artisan cheese making in the Alpine area. The place that I'm going to is called Etivaz, so in a canton du Vaud. It's about 2 hours away by public transport, so cheese making often starts quite early. So I'm here to take the earliest bus. I have to transfer also several times. This is a train. It's quite empty because it's so early in the morning and I have to transfer in Montreux once, and then I will stop in another station and someone will pick me up. My next drink comes in half an hour, so I still have some time to wait. I am actually quite nervous now because when I contact this cheese factory, all the emails was written by me in English, but then translated into French by Flo, because that area, it's a French speaking area in Switzerland. So while writing the email, I also asked if they speak other languages such as English or German, but they didn't really give me a clear answer, and everything is communicated in French. So probably they anticipate that I speak proper French, but my French level is quite low. But to my experience, most Swiss people speak more than one language. They can speak other languages such as German, Italian, and most of them understand some English. So my plan is I give a short introduction in French, and then I'll try with English and with German. And I also have all my introductions and my questions translated and printed in 3 languages. And I hope this will help me to communicate. So wish me good luck.
Du train régional à destination de Montbovon, Château des Gstad.
My second train is a bit special, so here, look, it's written Golden Path, and there are big windows on both tops, so this might be a panorama train so that people can have a better view of the landscape while the train is going forward. However, now it's still too early, so it's quite dark outside and you won't see much while the train is moving. This is a station Chateau, and I'm going to meet Monsieur Philip, who's going to pick me up from the train station. Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur Philippe.
Bonjour.
Je suis Yann, enchantée.
Ouais, je suis Philippe.
En fait, parlez-vous anglais ou allemand?
Alors, allemand. Ein bisschen, aber English is very not good. But auf Deutsch geht gut oder Französisch.
Ok, mais mon français est assez mauvais.
Mais ça va pas mal pour le moment. Alors voilà, donc je travaille pour l'etivaz, je suis directeur des caves. Et jetzt gehen wir in der Alp
Ja?
für Käsefabrikation.
Ok. So this is the place we've been driving along this mountain road, and cheesemaking in this region is very decentralized. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Yann.
Martial.
Enchantée.
Cool.
Bien sûr, ouais.
Bonjour, je m'appelle
Ça
Yann.
arrange.
Enchantée.
Enchantée, Emily. I am washing the machine, to wash the milk machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just milk the cows in the morning?
Yes.
Wow.
It's finished and I washed it.
Wow.
Yes.
When do you have to get up every day in the morning?
5:30.
Yeah.
Yes.
5:30 every day. Wow.
Yes.
So this is quite a small cheese factory, but there is a lot of things. And this is a big tank that used to put the milk. This is a big boiler for the cheese.
Das ist der Pressure, ich weiß nicht in Deutsch oder Englisch, je sais pas. Das macht de Milch für coaguler.
Into a curd.
Yes.
So it's a bacteria, the rennet.
Ouais, c'est la présure, c'est ça.
Käsepulver. Yeah.
Voilà.
Comment dire ça, tranquille. And 9 oder 10 Uhr geht wieder raus für Gras
Fressen.
essen. Voilà.
After milking now they are very quiet. So I'm going to give you a tour, and I hope you can experience this interesting tour through the cows with me. Now the sun is coming out, and outside this house, that's the baby cows. Moo. And that's their common means of transportation, the motorbikes.
Téléphoner voir si je trouve une intérimaire, quelque chose.
Ouais, c'est ça. En plus, quand c'est pas pour toi, tu t'en fous, tu vas pas mettre.
Mais c'est exact.
Voilà,
c'est
bien
ça.
sûr, tu vas
Ouais.
ailleurs. Est-ce qu'il est quand même.
We just had a very simple breakfast, and now after 4 minutes, the curd is ready. So they are about to cut the curd.
Oh, t'es pas trop moche.
Ein bisschen warm machen
Ja,
für ungefähr 50 Minuten.
ja,
Immer drüben
ja,
und die Molke
ja,
kommt ein bisschen raus von die kleinen Stücke
ja.
während dieser Zeit und dann in 15 Minuten man macht die Käse fertig.
Okay.
Comme en plein été, quoi, là, en plein soleil. Hein.
Vous mangez quoi, Pénichon?
Oh.
I go to the. You can follow.
Wie viele Tage bleibt diese Käsestücke in dieser Kelle?
1 oder 2 Tage, Maximum 3 Tage und nachher sie geht in die Cave, wo wir gehen nachher. Hein.
Okay, ja.
Schon mit Salz
Ja?
und toi tu viens quoi tous les 3 jours?
Ouais, 4 jours, 3 jours.
Tous les 3 jours, alle 3 Tage, nehmen alles und er kommt in der Keller, wo wir gehen nachher für. It's obligatory after 2-3 days going to the big cellar.
So like every small Käserei in dieser Region, nach 3 Tagen gehen alle Käse ins
Ja,
große...
ein paar geht jeden Tag,
Ja,
alle 2 Tage, alle 3 Tage.
okay.
Das ist,
Und wie schwer ist ein Stück?
ungefähr, ich denke, diese ungefähr 25 oder 26.
On a fait le vanille là, samedi passé. Ouais. Avec les gamins. C'est celui-là là.
It is such an interesting tradition in the Alpine region that they make those big bells, and now with the name and even the date of birth on this big piece of metal bell.
Kann man schreiben auch, wann wir bestellt.
Ja?
Ich habe hier geschrieben, die Namen von meinen Kindern und die Datum, das
Ja.
ist eine Möglichkeit. Est-ce qu'on voit là? Non, il n'y a rien ici.
Ja,
aber-
hier ist das Jahr 2050.
Ja, das ist die Name von der, celui qui fait les cloches. Die Person make the
clock.
Ja, ja. Und hier hat auch
Wow, sehr viele.
Martial, das ist der Chef.
Aha. Mascha, Helene. during the process of cheese making, it has to be very clean. So in every step, they have to wash all the equipment. So she's washing the band to press the cheese. And he is washing the machine. And the next step, I guess it's forming, because that's a pressing machine, and this is a model that you use to press the cheese.
Das ist unser Vorrat.
Ja. Ah, okay.
Das sind die Nummern. Gestern haben wir 504,
Ja.
505, 506.
Ja.
Heute machen wir mit 507.
Okay. Und jede Käserei bekommen solche kleine Dinge. Wie sagt man das auf Deutsch?
Plaketten.
Plaketten.
So, unsere letzte ist 520. Wir hören aber morgen auf.
Ja.
Das heißt, wir haben 10 zu viel.
Okay. Also jedes Jahr bekommt die Käserei bestimmte Nummer von dieser...
Man fängt immer bei 1 an.
Ah, okay. Jedes Jahr.
Heute machen wir Käse 509
Ja?
in diesem Jahr.
Okay. Ah, die Nummer.
Flaschenbrücke.
So they have to repeat this pressing process for another 2 times during the day, and tomorrow morning they will bring all those cheese into the keller and rub it with salt and water. It's quite hard to drive when there is another car. As the family told me, they have 2 houses. So this chalet, the small cottage is at a lower position. They have another summer house which is much higher. And then when it's the hottest in middle summer, they will go to the other chalet with their kettles. They will also make cheese here. And then when the temperature goes down, they will go a bit lower to this chalet for further cheese fabrication.
Und hier, das ist die, wo sind die Altkäserei, ja? Heute Morgen, wir sind ungefähr hier. Aber ja, und wir sind jetzt hier, haben viel hier oben in dieser Region.
Okay,
Viel.
also die sind alle die kleine Kaiserei.
Ja, eine kleine Käserei, wie wir haben, wie heute Morgen haben wir.
Und wie viele Familien gehört zu dieser Kooperativ?
Das macht 70.
70.
70 Kooperator.
Okay.
Alle Käserer sind auch Member von der Kooperative.
Most of Switzerland, the caseries produced in this decentralized way. So some farmers, they form like a collective cooperative and they work together. There is a strong smell here. I also need a special coat like this. But I have to say this smell is so strong. It smells even a little bit like toilet. This smell is unpleasant, but it's a byproduct in aging, as the protein is break down by bacteria into amino acids and ammonia, hence the pungent odor.
Hier in Salzwald.
Okay.
Jetzt ist man fertig, ja, weniger, aber am Sommer, das ist voll bis Ende.
Okay. So after making the cheese, the farmers will bring the cheese here and then they will put the cheese in a salty water. Aber wie viele Tage bleibt die Käse drin?
Eine Tage hier.
Nur eine Tage.
Nachher im Keller.
Wow.
Am Anfang, sie sind ganz weiß.
Ja?
Und hier jeden Tag, wir nehmen mit Salz und Frotte.
Ja?
Und nachher, nach einer Woche hier,
Ja?
nachher hier, nachher hier. Das macht ungefähr einen Monat hier.
Ja.
Und nachher, das geht in eine andere.
Die Käse wird automatisch gewaschen werden. Wow, it surprises me that it's automatic. They use a machine.
Wir nehmen die Käse,
Ja?
in seinen gleichen Platz und nehmen die andere. Nach
Wow.
der Käse am Anfang machen wir jeden Tag.
Ja?
Nach einem Monat machen wir 2 oder 3 Mal pro Woche.
Okay.
Und nachher bis hier ungefähr, ja, alle vielleicht 3 Mal in 2 Wochen ungefähr.
Das ist ganz effizient.
Ja, das ist besser, sonst wir haben nicht genug Leute für machen diese Arbeit.
Now Etivaz has a big store to sell their product. So in this place you can get souvenirs, also their cheese product. But this is something I want to show you. This is typical Switzerland. It's a cheese automat. So you can use cash and also card, and those are all those regional products. For example, that's the cheese roll, the biscuit, and all kinds of cheese. It's quite convenient. And Switzerland, as a matter of fact, produces more than 500 different kinds of cheese. And the cheese are certified by region. There is something called AOP, which refers to product produced in certain geographical region. In Mandarin Chinese, it's very similar to 地理标志产品. So the cheese are also classified by their place of origin. It smells really strong and it smells very aromatic. I'd like to try a roll. In Switzerland, people like to eat cheese rolls as a kind of snack together with, for example, melons or wines. Look. The cheese is so thin, you can see some of the, perhaps that's the salt grains. It smells very nutty. It tastes very nutty, very buttery. I've also brought some other products to try later at home. So I've got this Tommy soft cheese with herbs. This is another Tom cheese. And this one is the local yogurt. I am again in a train station waiting for my train to come, and by the end of the day, I'm actually very happy that despite the language barrier, I was able to show you the story of cheese making. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you like it, please give me a thumb up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.